I'm 21 days into my 10 Cokes a day program. I don't feel good today. I've had a headache all day. Who knows if it has anything to do with the sugar or the caffeine from 10 Cokes?
Yeah, exactly. Who knows? Since in the average 30-day period, a person will probably never feel bad one time at all or ever get a headache. That would never happen to the average person. I'll just file this piece of information you've given me under science, shall I? There you go. Science. I'll read that later.
I don't think it's the caffeine because I drink coffee anyway. But my weight this morning, 184 pounds. I'm up 16 pounds since I began exactly 3 weeks ago. And today for the first time couldn't button my jeans at the top, so I'm wearing a belt, open a couple extra loops, and definitely feeling heavier.
Yeah, about 16 pounds heavier, right?
Don't feel good. Drinking the 10 Cokes a day, it's not that hard.
That's what she said.
Drinking liquid all day, I go to the toilet a lot, but the extra weight doesn't feel good, and my energy doesn't feel good.
Low energy on all those carbs and all that fat and all that protein. You must not be active at all. And since you're not active, this makes this entire research project of science even less interesting than it originally wasn't.
And I didn't sleep well last night, and I have this awful headache. 16 pounds up. I've got 9 days to go to 30 days.
The mathlete is back.
And I can do it. I want to see how much more weight goes on. I was steady in my weight over the last couple days. I was like 182, and all of a sudden I had this big pop over one day.
See, this is the problem with weighing yourself every single day. What you're going to get is spikes as your weight does things. It's going to spike up, it's going to spike down. These are the kind of things that depress people that are trying to lose weight or give them false confidence when actually they didn't lose that much weight. Your weight, when monitored that closely, can be pretty deceiving. It's going to bounce about up and down. It's just normal life processes, and the fact that every day of your life is not going to be uniform. Different things are going to happen. You're going to eat at different times. You're going to have different activity levels, different feelings, thoughts, time of the month. Anything can happen to change your weight like that. It's not the kind of thing that you should pay much close attention to. It's useless information.
I thought I'd sort of plateaued, but I guess here we go again. So 10 Cokes a day and 9 more days to go. Cheers. Well, I'd like to make a toast to 28 days of 10 Cokes a day. That's right, 4 weeks of drinking 10 Cokes a day.
Cool. Mathlete?
In 4 weeks, I've gained 21 pounds. I went from 168 pounds to 189 pounds this morning.
Oh, come on, now you're just on a roll.
I have 2 more days to go.
Oh my god, that's like 30, take away 28. Jesus Christ!
How much more weight am I going to gain? I've only got 2 days. But I have to say, I'm surprised how much weight I've gained in this 4 weeks.
Really? I'm not surprised.
And that is because my insulin level has been higher.
Whoa, 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 man. We don't draw conclusions in the middle of our experiments, dude. That's bad science. That's a bad scientist.
My fat cells have been cued to store fat. It's not the additional calories in the Cokes. It's because I'm storing fat because I have a raised insulin level.
So if you ingested 1,400 calories of a different macronutrient over a 30-day period, you wouldn't have put on any weight whatsoever at all. How did you find this out? What was your study? You probably did it yourself, right? So was this in your 10 bottles of cooking oil a day challenge? I must have missed that. I'll go find it on the site. And
I'm actually eating the same amount of sugar that the U.S. Department of Agriculture is estimating that most Americans eat anyway as added sugar. The USDA is saying that Americans eat 156 pounds of added sugar every year.
Alright, cool. Let's do some math. Since this guy keeps daring me to, we might as well get into it, and it's kind of my area of expertise, so let's just roll with it, right? The amount of sugar, as additional sugar that he was referring to being ingested per year is 156 pounds. This works out as being 193 grams of sugar per day per person, right? Unfortunately, the amount of sugar in 10 Cokes is 390 grams, meaning it's just some random number of Cokes that he randomly has started drinking for no real reason. And yeah, science.
And that's added sugar. It's not including the sugar that you get naturally in foods, fruits, vegetables, and juices.
The body has no mechanism to distinguish between additional sugar or the sugar that was already in the food that you ingested. Doing so is effectively just mental masturbation, but more accurately, it's just showing a misunderstanding of the real science behind it.
And juices actually are one of the nastiest ways to slip sugar in.
Nastiest? Like, is that how Skeletor gets sugar into people? Would Megatron do that? Because it's so nasty?
You think, well, I know that 10 Cokes a day is awful for you. I know that. You even know probably 2 Cokes a day isn't very good for you.
There's that good for you phrase again, the mating call of the scientifically illiterate. I mean, what's next? We're going to talk about how different things are natural.
But orange juice, right? Orange juice is natural.
Ah, there it is.
Orange juice has sugar.
What? Sugar? In orange juice? What sorcery is this?
It does exactly the same thing to your insulin level that drinking a Coke does. It raises your insulin level and causes you to store fat. It doesn't matter if it's natural, doesn't matter if it's organic. The fact that you're eating a bunch of sugar in your orange juice is such an easy way to consume sugar. The same with the Jamba juice that you get, that you're waiting in line for and paying $9 for.
That's a very specific example. Are you going to list every single fluid sugar source? We could be here a while.
The same with eating fruit all day long.
Oh, solid as well. And now it appears that you've got beef with fruit. Paleo pun intended.
Eating fruit all day long leaves you with a raised insulin level and you actually gain weight.
So now you're saying eating food makes you gain weight? This entire video should just be renamed 99 Revelations That You Never Knew Because You're Dumb as Fuck.
So, anyway, I'm so happy to only have 2 more days of this to go. I am a little bit heavier.
No, not a little. 21 pounds heavier. Come on, math.
I feel heavier.
Because you are?
I can't wear my long pants. I'm wearing shorts at work. I don't even need to wear a belt with the shorts because the shorts are fitting me so tightly. My clothes all fit tightly.
Yeah, that'll be the weight you gained. You know, the weight from the 39,200 calories you chose to additionally ingest on top of your original diet that you actually threw away just to add to the sensationalism of these videos.
I can't bend over easily.
That's what she said.
And I know that my health is not good.
Yeah, me too. Fortunately, it probably wasn't that great to begin with, but now it has a 5% decrease in health. Picking stats out of the sky is fun. Do you know that 33% of statistics are made up on the spot? It's true.
So I'm glad that I'm able to stop this in 2 more days and then start the fun part, which would be losing the weight, getting back down to my normal weight, and looking forward to that. So here's to 4 weeks, and here's to 2 more days.